All right, Napoleon Nectar here. Now, I had just finished a 20-hour fast. I had dinner at 4:30 p.m. and I broke my fast around 3 o'clock today. So yeah, that's a little over 20 hours, about 24 hours actually, closer to 24 hours. Now, I got this question: why do I like fasting? Why do I fast? And there's a multiple array of reasons that I'm going to get into. First reason why I like to fast is just because it gives your body a break from digestion. I think it's nice to just kind of let your digestive system relax and just kind of have a break. I don't think it's good to be constantly eating all the time. I think it's just good to just let your body chill, kind of, find a good steady state, right? Have a little break. Breaks are good. Another reason why I like to fast is for religious reasons. Now, in the Bible, people like to fast. You had King David and his soldiers, they would fast often. Elijah fasted for 40 days. Moses fasted for 40 days on the mountain. Of course, Jesus fasted for 40 days in the desert. So I take a lot of influence from the Bible. Fasting is good. I couldn't go 40 days without eating, I would die. But I could fast for as long as I can. It's just a great thing. It brings you closer to God. It's also a very good exercise of just kind of going against your fleshly desires. You're tempted, you're hungry, your body's craving food, but you just kind of, your brain tells it no. It really brings you closer to God. It really sharpens your discipline, and it's a beautiful thing. It's very spiritual fasting. And if you're hungry, you just kind of just roll with it. You pray during the hunger pains and you just kind of ride it out. You kind of find a rhythm. Sometimes you'll be hungry, super hungry, and then sometimes you just won't be hungry. That was actually kind of what happened. I was really hungry in the morning today, but as noon went on, around 12 o'clock, I wasn't even that hungry. I was like, I guess I could eat at this time. Sure, why not? Um, but yeah, the hunger pains still come and go. Sometimes you'll be super hungry during the fast, and sometimes you'll just be like, cool, whatever. Another reason why I like the fast, this is kind of a unique reason, because you just get so much mental clarity. Like, I am so locked in when I'm fasting. Basically, because I feel like I have to keep myself busy from thinking about food, but I'm always very productive. I'm always cleaning something, or I'm always doing some errands. I'm always doing some chores. So when I'm fasting, I just feel incredibly locked in. I just feel like my brain is just racing. I'm thinking of brand new ideas. I'm deep thinking about like philosophy or books or something. And I just feel so locked in when I'm fasting. I don't know if it's because I'm taking caffeine or nicotine during this session, but during the fasting, but I'm just like, my brain is just on fire, right? Another reason why I like to fast is just because it kind of, I already kind of hinted about this, but it kind of just builds character, and you just have this like delayed gratification feeling where um sometimes you just eat food so much you take it for granted. So when you're fasting, you kind of feel like that you're building up to food, right? Um you're just saying no to food. So that way, when you break your fast, food becomes more rewarding. You eat it and you're like, wow, I kept this promise to myself. I fasted for 20 hours or 24 hours or however long, and the food just feels sweeter. You have that sensation. You feel good because you kept a promise to yourself, and it just feels great. The food tastes better at that time because you miss it, and it's just a beautiful thing, really. I wish more people would fast for longer periods of time, honestly, because I just feel like there are just so many good benefits. And yeah, the hunger pains can get annoying, but they really come and go. Um, I was super hungry in the beginning of the day today, but then as I went on, and the hunger pains just kind of died down, and I was just all right. I was just drinking water, chewing nicotine gum, taking caffeine, and I was chilling. I was great. I was still full of energy. I was still going hard, and fasting is just a really good thing. I recommend everyone do it at least once. It's a little uncomfortable and awkward at first, but once you get used to it, it's just it really puts you in perspective. It really challenges you. It really builds character. Um, because it's so easy just to overeat. And it's really hard just to say no, you know. I'm not going to eat at this time. I'm going to focus on something else, right? So that was my fast. It was a great fast. I need to do it more often, honestly. All right, that's all I got for you guys today. Have a good one. Peace.